Hello everyone and welcome back to my channel in another of our pick a card reading. In this pick a card reading, we're going to look at what will happen within the next 6 months. But before we get started with today's pick a card reading, I just want to give a quick shout out to today's sponsor who was kind enough to make this video happening for you. And I'm talking about Keen. If you guys don't know who Keen is a spiritual website who provides guidance from vetted psychics and spiritual counselors who provide guidance on life challenges such as you find astrology, life, career, romance, pet psychics, numerologists, and so much more. And personally, I have been using Keen way before they even contacted me because, to be honest, I find it super quick because you can always find a reader online available for you, and it's also budget friendly. In fact, if you guys want to try Keen today, I have a promo code for you that is called trykeen.com/Neya, which you can use while purchasing a reading from a reader, and you will have the first 10 minutes conversation with that reader only with $1.99. But now, guys, I want to update you on what happened on my last prediction, because as I told you last time, I feel that building a relationship with that psychic that truly resonates with you, it's truly important, and the same is valuable for Keen. In fact, I found last time this amazing psychic, and after the reading I felt so uplifted, and this is always a good sign. And I put the heart and I saved her in my account on Keen because I was really thrilled to know what she had to say in the long run. And this is also how you check if a psychic is good or not. You really have to see if the predictions are accurate in the long run. And immediately when I talked to her, I went to her specifically because I needed someone that could tap into the energy of my cat Anubi. I needed a pet psychic. Now, if you know something about psychic abilities, reading the energies of animals and talking energetically, telepathically with animals is a very rare gift on a psychic perspective. And the fact that I could find it on Keen just got me mind blown. Long story short, my vet thought that my cat had cancer, and I was deadly worried about that. So I went to her and I asked her, without even telling her my cat probably has cancer, I said, can you just pick up on the energy of Anubi, my cat, and let me know what he has, because probably he might have a disease. And she went through, and in only 5 minutes, mind you, there is a Anubi over here, I love that. And in only 5 minutes, she told me, listen, I don't see any disease. What I see is gas and pollution, and maybe there is an allergy. But she said, your cat doesn't know the name of the disease, so for me to point out exactly what it is, it's very difficult, but I don't think it's anything bad. So the day after, I called the vet, and the vet told me that he had the exam and the x-ray and said it wasn't cancer. But what I got shocked really was the other visit me and Anubi went through with the vet. At the end of the week, the vet prescribed me and diagnosed, prescribed me some medicine, but diagnosed Anubi with a form of allergy that causes him asthma. And I mean, I got shocked. How more precise than this can you get on a psychic perspective? And also, I have asked her another question about my love life, and she was deadly accurate. So I got really almost spooked, and that just honestly gave me even more trust about Keen as a website and the type of psychics that they choose to embark in this website. So also, they are a company that actually cares about their customers because they always give promo code. They have a newsletter where they tell you even how to interact with a psychic. And I love the fact that you just can go on the website, fill their survey, and they will match you with the right psychic for you. Now, you can use my code trykeen.com/Neya and get your first 10 minutes conversation for only $1.99. Then depending on the psychic that you're going to choose, the prices will vary. My advice is to thoroughly scroll all the the psychic that you got matched to, and to take your time and read the reviews and see, like you will do for any YouTube videos or pick a card, really take your time and follow your intuition, also by looking at the image of the psychic and see which one will actually resonate with your own rhythm and with your own questions, and probably even prepare the questions beforehand, so by the time that you're speaking with the psychic, you will have an accurate answer to your questions. And like I said, you can get answered from anything in regards to any life challenges, even pet psychics. And this is the reason why I'm so happy to present you Keen. So take advantage of my promo code trykeen.com/Neya that you find in the pinned comment down below, as well as in the info box. And thank you so much, Keen, for sponsoring this video. Now let's get started with our pick a card reading. Okay, you guys, so here we are. I want you to focus and concentrate so we can discern together what will happen within the next 6 months. I leave you with the pile. Take your time, pause the video if you need, and you will find the timestamps down below, also in the pinned comment. And I see you guys with pile number 1. Okay, you guys, so you chose the red jasper, pile number 1. So let's find out together what will happen within the next 6 months. Remember, this pick a card is timeless and of course is a general reading. Private readings are listed down below. So let's see together. I'm going to start with the tarot as my usual and move my way up to the oracles. What will happen within the next 6 months from now? Okay, so you have the 5 of Cups, Pisces, Cancer, or Scorpio. 5 of Cups. Then you also have the Knight of Wands, Aries, Leo, or Sagittarius. And you also have the Ace of Wands. Okay. Aries, Leo, Sag. So here's what is going on with you guys, pile number 1. You choose a stone that is very related to the root chakra. So it could also be that you might want to do some exercise, meditation, or listening to music that helps you out grounding. Because what Spirit is letting me know, pile number 1, is that you have been moaning, or sorry for to say, or you have been depressed. You have been looking at all the things that are wrong in your life rather than appreciate what you have in the present moment, whether this is a lot or not a lot. For Spirit, really it doesn't matter, because there is something that you need to learn from the present moment. And actually, from the learning experience of the present moment, you will turn your back and realize that you have so much to work with. Because with the Knight of Wands, this tells me that you have to move forward with your passions. You have to move forward with new ventures. But because you are basically crying about things that are already dead within your consciousness and in your life, you're not able to see the opportunities of the future. So in the present moment, what is important for you is to ground yourself and try not to get clouded. Maybe you have a strong Neptunian energy, or you could even be a Cancer, I am seeing. So you are very much into sensitivity and emotion, imagination, which is so good. But at the same time, you can get really lost in your thought and therefore not very grounded. So you cannot see the opportunities that the universe is trying to make you receive in the present moment. But if you will ground yourself, pile number one, and see the opportunity of the present moment, actually even before 6 months, you will start moving towards the direction of new passionate beginnings, okay? And obviously this could involve matters of love as well as career. I feel that for some of you in matters of career, with the 5 of Cups, the Knight of Wands, and the Ace of Wands, you guys potentially have lost a job, and so you are feeling so devastated, which is totally understandable, and you're asking for guidance for your career because you just want to find something immediately. But what Spirit wants you to know is that within 6 months from now, you will really find something so much better, and this is the reason why you have lost that job in the first place. But what Spirit wants you to know is that you cannot find that career right now because your vibration in the present moment would only attract what you are already used to. So it's very important for you to ground yourself and just pause for a second so you can access a new opportunity that has nothing to do with what you were doing in the past, but is truly a new passionate beginning. Also, what Spirit is letting me know is that within the next 6 months, you will probably try new things, get out of your comfort zone, go out. There is a lot of movement, there is change coming up, and you just have to align yourself to this change. I'm also seeing the card of 7, which is the number of Spirit, and the card of community. So for some of you, pile number 1, it could very much be that you will also change your friends, your community, or the job, meaning the field that you are into. With the community card, I feel that you are frustrated and dissatisfied or sad about losing a relationship or losing a job, but Spirit is telling you, you weren't happy with this job anyway. So we have taken this away from you so you could, align yourself to what you really want to do. But we cannot help you if you're still stuck in this vibration that you want to go back to that old job or to something similar. So my advice for you, pile number 1, is not only to ground yourself, but to really open up to see the broader perspective so you can try and experiment new things. And the more you will try and experiment new things, which I'm seeing you doing in this 6 months, the more your rhythm, the rhythm of your energy, will connect you to new communities, new friends, and new people that will inspire you this new passionate beginning. So it's very important for you in the present moment, by the time that you are watching this pick a card, that you move away from the energy of the 5 of Cups, which is about letting go of your thoughts, practicing meditation, which is about observing your thought without judging them, and entering your point of stillness. And within your point of stillness, realize that not all is lost, but actually this is a blessing in disguise from the universe. I also have for you the card of focus, observation, and awareness, and I always perceive this as the eye of God watching you and guiding you at this time, pile number 1. So you really have to put your focus into the observation of the objective reality in the present moment, and you can only do that through grounding. By focus attention into something that it's new, it's something that you have never tried before, or a new individual. If you're talking about love, you will rediscover your passions, and like I said before, within the next few months, 6 months, but I feel it's gonna happen before that, you will find a renewed sense of self, and through this renewed sense of self, you will meet new people, you will meet new passions, you will meet new adventures, and you will tune in with the right community or field for you, which is supremely important because you cannot stay into this low vibe stagnation period that you have been in for a while. And another thing that Spirit is letting me know while we're talking is to stop comparing yourself to other people, because The way you're seeing reality, what you perceive as real right now in the present moment, is filtered by the ghost of the past. And so you're trying to compare yourself with people that are doing something that you have already left quite a long time ago. So for instance, you might have compare yourself to old co-workers and what they have achieved. What Spirit wants you to know is that within the next 6 months, you're moving towards a completely different direction. So not only comparing yourself with others is not necessary for your growth, because you should only compare yourself with yourself and your past, present, and future, but also because you're comparing yourself to a vibration that you don't belong to anymore. And so you might be also one of the people that asked me to do a pico card about where do I belong, because you always feel, pile number 1, that you don't belong anywhere. But within the next 6 months, you are going to find a community, a place, or a person, or something, an energy that you will really feel like you belong to. Your Shakti energy, which means energy in Sanskrit, is getting activated within you, and it wants to make you explore new territories, whether these territories are more figurative, therefore in your consciousness, or they are literal geographical territories. Okay, so keep this in mind with this 5 of Cups energy. I also have another tarot card for you, which is the Tower card from my Sakara deck, and this deck is beautiful because, as we can see in this Tower card, we don't have a tower falling, but actually what we have is the god Thoth, the god of the scripture, and his wife, the goddess Ma'at, shining through a sarcophagus that it's opening up with light. So this card does symbolize the blessings in disguise of the Tower moment, where it's never about losing something, but it's about getting a breakthrough and a rebirth that shows you where exactly your light is. And this is what's happening to you in present time. So pay attention to what is happening in the present moment, because the choices that you will make, pile number 1, in this present moment will eventually determine your future in the long run. And the last thing, pile number 1, that you should do is to cry on spilled milk or stay inside the sarcophagus. Let the gods, let God, let the universe help you out, break through, have this breakthrough, have this rebirth, so you can align yourself to where you truly belong, with the Knight of Wands and the Ace of Wands. So first thing that is going to happen within the next 3 months is a lot of change, a lot of awareness, and a reawakening of your own awareness. And in the next 6 months, practically, you're going to be probably completely in a different place, emotionally, energetically, and also with completely different people, if you accept the offering that the universe is giving you at this time. Now, I also called forth some goddesses for you in my goddess deck, and we felt, oh my God, we do have a Run, the goddess Run, which is a mermaid, so you could be connected to the ocean. That is called focus. We do have Eos, the goddess of light. And we also have Tara, the protection. Beautiful. I love this card. It's so beautiful. So there is also a lot of chakra awakening, heart chakra awakening, and there is a lot of water, a lot of sensitivity. Focus on your light. You are protected. This is what the goddess are telling you right now. And your energy, your divine feminine energy, your Shakti energy is getting activated within the next 6 months in order to show you where exactly your energy and your light is. And in the process of this change, in the process of you aligning yourself to this better endeavor community and this better path, you are being extremely protected, because you also have pile number 1, the card of the Eye of God. So the divine hand of God. So whatever has happened to you with this 5 of Cups, I just want you to know that was divinely guided. They have pulled away this thing, this job, or this person away from your life so you could focus back into your light, and therefore towards your purpose, your soul project, your passion, and your new passionate beginning. So there is a lot of transformation that it's going to happen. But remember, it's getting activated by your choices, by your free will. So you are hearing this message so you can finally step back and ground yourself and make a better choice for yourself in this very present moment. What I'm also seeing is the melting mask, which is very similar to the Tower card, pile number 1. The melting mask is number 16 and says, allow your spirit self to shine through the many roles you fulfill. Okay, I want to read it again because this is very accurate. Allow your spirit self to shine through the many roles you fulfill. So you have identified for too long with this job. I think it's a job. Or you have identified with something in the past, a relationship or a way of being. And you thought that that was the only thing that you are. And when the universe has taken away all this identification and that very thing that you thought, this is me, this is who I am. Now you felt lost, you're moaning, you're crying, and you're like, I don't know who I am anymore. But the thing is, you are actually finding yourself right now, my love, because finding yourself is a ever transcendental process. You never stop figuring out who you are. And on top of that, by releasing attachment, you find more and more who you really are. Not just about the fact of being a spiritual being, but you find who you are because you find your spiritual blueprint, which is not attached to anything material. So the only thing that is happening to you right now, pile number 1, you're releasing a peel, you're releasing a mask, and now you can get another one. You can be a new character and you can align to better communities, friends, and better endeavors. So within the next 6 months, this is going to happen to you. You are going to focus on your light more while you're getting protected, and you are going to become a completely different individual, because this is where spirit, with all of this protection card, is pushing you to go. It's pushing you not only to transform, but discover part of yourself, part of your purpose, part of your life that you will never thought you could explore. So my advice to you by the time that you're watching is to just open your mind and relax, because there is so much light that wants to enter through, but you're so cringed, you're so squeezed in that you're not allowing this light to come through. You are just becoming another part of yourself that you never fully discovered before. And this is beautiful. Then I also have the card of Dhyana, beautiful card from my yogic deck, and I have a message for you that I channeled and a sentence that you can script in the comment section down below with the method of scripting. You just write it down and claim it with the universe. Wow, your sentence is, I am the embodiment of the divine. By losing myself, I find myself. By being the embodiment of the divine. What is happening is that you are releasing the attachment to old identifications, and you are understanding that you are just an aspect of the divine that translates into millions of characters and millions of beings. I tell you this personal story. I have been a professional musician with my band Psychedelic Witchcraft for the longest time, and I was so into that thing that every single time I used to present myself to people, I was very young, I was in my 20s, but I used to present myself to people and being, I'm Virginia, the singer of Psychedelic Witchcraft. Like, it became such a heavy identification. And when the universe pulled that band and that job and that career away from me in such an unexpected way, I spent 1 year in depression where I was like, I don't know who I am anymore. If I am not a musician, I am not like a band member, I am not in the metal scene, like I am not useful. What am I gonna do? And I was reaching almost, by the time my age was, I think, 27 when I ended up the band, because when I was 28 I started the YouTube channel. And but by the time that I was 28, actually in 2018, and I just remembered that I didn't know where I was going and who I was. And I remember I was like, I even passed the 27 years, and all my favorite stars like Amy Winehouse and Kurt Cobain and Jimi Hendrix, they died at 27. So I thought I was actually dying. I was just going crazy because I thought music was my only thing. And if you look into my real name and you Google it, the first thing that comes out is not my YouTube channel. It's like, she is a musician, like the actual discography is there. So that's how much I got identified with that career. But then I had my spiritual awakening, like another spiritual awakening, I feel. And I just started my YouTube channel. I started reading cards more professionally, and my entire life changed drastically. And I became another part of myself that I didn't even know was there. Like, I knew was there, but I never really expressed it, especially not in front of a camera and in front of people. And I'm just sharing my story, not to project, but to tell you that I have been there too, pile number one. And every time that you don't know who you are is a great opportunity, because something great is gonna come into your life, because you're finding lost parts of yourself, and you are overcoming mountains and obstacles, because every time that you understand that you're not limited by your identification, you are growing and expanding, and there is so much more that you can discover about life. There are more communities, more people, more friends that you can connect to, and the entire world can become a place where you belong. So remember this sentence and claim it in the comment section. I am the embodiment of the divine. I am the embodiment of the divine. And this is who you are. You're pure light. So this is what is going to happen within the next 6 months. There is a huge shift. There is a huge transition. And eventually by the end of the 6 months, there is you finally melting off the old mask and finding yourself back into a completely different new form, and especially with different communities and different people, or even a different geographical location for some of you guys. Big stuff. Comment down below, let me know your stories, and I hope this pick a card resonated with you. And I'm gonna move with pile number 2, who had the amethyst stone. Okay, pile number 2, you chose the beautiful raw amethyst. So let's find out together what will happen within the next 6 months. What is the message that you need to hear right now? I also channeled your sentence that I want to hear in the comment section down below, or we're gonna look at that in a second. And let's start with the tarot, shall we? Okay, we have a first tarot card over here, which is the 10 of Pentacles. I love that. All right, we're starting really good. The Cancer, why I'm fixated with Cancer, Capricorn, Taurus, or Virgo are represented by this card, and this card represents either long-term relationships or abundance. In this particular tarot of Sakara is number 22, and is the Lord of Wealth. So the first message that I'm hearing for you, pile number 2, is that you are on the right path. So keep doing what you're doing, because it's working, and there is a lot of wealth that is going to come into your life. Oh my God. I'm already seeing the other cards, but I want to look at the tarot first. You want to stick to the end for this one, I'm telling you. We do have the King of Wands, Aries, Leo, or Sagittarius. Beautiful. Then we have the Ace of Cups, Pisces, Cancer, or Scorpio. And we also have the Knight of Cups, Pisces, Cancer, or Scorpio. I love this energy for you, pile number 2. Wow, there is so much that is going to happen into your life. Now, collectively, as I said, even on my Instagram, if you guys want to follow me, it's nea.visions. I do lives over there where I pull the tarot. But I said that many people are starting new ventures, they are starting new journeys, and you are perfectly resonating with that. I actually feel that you, pile number 2, you have followed your passion with this King of Wands. You already have made the decision to start something new, or move somewhere else, or just energetically be a new person. And you're still alone. Like, you're doing this by yourself, just with the strength of your leadership and your assertiveness. You could even created a venture, like an independent business for yourself. And what Spirit wants you to know is that it's so proud of you and wants to congratulate you, because you finally took the brave, courageous choice to do what you really love to do, and you're actually meant to do anyway. I hope the card will focus at some point. And because of your charm, your assertiveness, and your passion, there is so much wealth that is going to get generated from from this new beginning. You're literally pointing your arrows towards your success, pile number 2. And with the Knight of Cups and the Ace of Cups, in matters of job and career, there is a new job offer, collaborations, or new opportunities that are really coming up on the horizon. And I feel, because the Ace of Cups is a card that moves pretty fast, in my opinion, it's going to come pretty soon. And by the time that we are going to finish this next 6 months, you are going to generate already this wealth and this abundance. Like, I literally see it in your bank account. I know this is very mundane, but I really see that within the next 6 months, it's going to be there. It's going to be generated. It's like a little treasure, a little saving that you're going to have for yourself, because there's so much abundance that you are going to receive. Now, I also have to touch, though, in matters of love, because I feel that those of you guys who clicked in this pile, you are single, or you're not really in an established bond. And if this is resonating with you, I want you to know, guys, that there is a romantic soulmate entering your life. If you don't like these labels, there is new love entering your life, and this person could be a Sagittarius, an Aries, or a Leo. This person could be in the entertainment business, they could be into the art, or they could be completely different, have their own business. But if they have their own business, they are into adventures, they are very charming, they're very charismatic, they're very fiery, they have leadership abilities with this fire sign, but yet they could also have a rising sun in the water placement, because I feel that there is a romantic offer coming through into your life within the next 6 months. And this is only for people who are single, by the way, because it's literally coming. The Knight is coming towards you, this romantic offer, and you are taking it. You're taking it. Now, obviously, if you are not interested in matters of love, this tells me that this offer that is coming through in the form of messages, so there are multiple. Thank you, Spirit. It's new abundance. It's this inflow of abundance, which is not just material, pile number 2, but it's spiritual. It's an abundance of spiritual nature. It's an energetic leveling up, and it has to do with your core passions, with your life purpose, and will eventually manifest and transform itself into money, into a financial abundance. There is also not only financial prosperity coming up within the next few months, but there is a sense of, like I said, I keep hearing energy, abundance, opportunity, sacral chakra being very activated, entertainment, arts. You could be even involved in YouTube, have a place in the spotlight, something like that. And probably some opportunities will come from a divine masculine with this King of Wands. If you are the divine masculine, this is a really blessed period for you. The entire 6 months are going to be, pile number 2, a very blessed period. So let me see the other cards. I want to pull this one. Oh, beautiful, the cat. Independence, curiosity, and exploration. Your spirit animal could be a feline or could be a cat, pile number 2. And this card tells me literally that you guys are heading for independence. One of your prime problems in your life is that you weren't enough independent to take care of yourself. But because you have a very curious nature, you love exploration, in this month you are going to explore new territories, and you are already doing this. You're becoming braver, you're becoming courageous, and through your explorations and seeing things from a different perspective, you will reach your independence, which has its basis in financial abundance. You could even win some sort of money, or there is definitely a job offer coming through that you were waiting for a very long time. And in matters of love, there is a love, but this is an independent love. So it could even be a relationship that it's a bit unconventional, or that it's not going to suffocate you. And we also have the 3 of Cups. So the celebration card is over here. year. Within the next 6 months, you're going to celebrate. You're going to be happy because arguments are going to be done with. You are leaving a place of unhappiness that is getting you restricted. You hate and detest to be restricted by other people. You hate and detest to have people that tell you what to do. And now that is gone. It's moving away. You're moving away from that toxic energy, and you're taking the cup from the universe and, you know, cheer it to the universe and saying, thank you, universe, for this incredible abundance. Yet things, Knight of Pentacles, by the time that you're watching this video, seem to move slow. But what Spirit wants you to know is that they aren't. Actually, with this energy that you're not able to see, this non-physical energy is moving super rapidly. And this is why you are going to see it manifest within the next 6 months. But also this month, you're going to start feeling it more. There is something about career, job, opportunities related to a divine masculine, related to your divine masculine within, to your ability of independence, to your ability to go forward with things, to your ability to take action, that it's happening this month by the time that you're watching this video. And that will be, you know, the start, the moment where the energy takes off. It's really good. Aries coming up. Page of Swords, and the reason that is because you have been researching to do things in a different way. You have been exploring new territories. You have been open to the opportunities of the universe in the form of ideas. And there is, especially when it comes down to relationships, pile number 2, with the Page of Swords, that I always call him the stalker of the deck, the stalker of the deck. You have been liberating yourself from someone that was stalking you. You have been liberating yourself from someone that was limiting you. There is something about not feeling imprisoned. There is something about being the leader. That it's going to get crowned within the next 6 months from now. And this is what is going to cause, in my opinion, pile number 2, your inner celebration. Because you wanted to break free for such a long time, but you were feeling stuck because you didn't have the money to go away. But now you will have it. You will have this new beginning. You will have this new proposition. You will have these new proposals. Even could be proposal, like actual proposal. But there is independence coming through within the next 6 months. Let's see other cards. I have, Spirit also said if you want to watch pile number 1, you should. So just saying. I also have Archangel Raphael, the healer, the 4th chakra, the heart chakra. On Saturday, I did this webinar about psychic abilities that you probably find also on my Etsy shop, since I recorded it, if you guys want to see it, where I taught people how to connect with their own archangel, because we each and every one of us has their own archangel that is protecting us and is guiding us and has a particular, you know, is associated to a particular chakra, a particular vibration, a particular rhythm. And your archangel is the archangel of the healers. He's Archangel Raphael, the archangel of the heart chakra, green energy, the archangel of sensitivity. So you could be a healer, or you could be an empath. You have been someone that is being heavily drained by people around you, that they have been putting limitations on you. But now you have been healing your heart and you're setting yourself free. So within the next 6 months from now, all the abundance and the good luck and the prosperity and the independence that you're receiving is due to you liberating and unblocking the heart chakra. So keep that in mind. Also, this financial abundance that I'm seeing coming for you, pile number 2, could come in the form of you performing some healing abilities for other people. Life coach, spiritual guidance, spiritual teaching, psychic abilities, anything related to that, it's possible. Or due to you going to a healer that activates that heart chakra for you and makes you understand where your heart is leading you to. I love this energy. So I also pulled 3 goddesses for you from my goddess deck, and we do have Tik the card of luck, good luck and prosperity, the goddess of prosperity. We have Athena, the wisdom. We love Athena. And then we also have Xochitl, the gratitude, and she is holding a beautiful butterfly. And honestly, within the next 6 months, you guys are going to be so grateful for this liberation, because there is wisdom getting activated through Archangel Raphael, and this is a wisdom of the heart. It could very much be that there is also love coming up for you guys with the 4th chakra. And if it is love that we're talking about someone that is deeply loving, and someone that you will connect from a heart perspective, and someone that is very liberated and very spiritual. You're meant to be with someone very much awakened, in my opinion. But regardless of that, since this is not a love reading, there is wisdom that was activated within you that made you, or that will made you brave enough to liberate yourself from that 5 of Wands, from that toxicity, from that imprisonment. And there, because of that, because you're finally, I feel, achieving your North Node, there is so much luck and support that you're going to be so grateful for. And it is all because you needed to achieve in this lifetime, pile number 2, independence more than anything. You could be, for instance, a North Node in Aries. Aries being very strong sign, very strong, the fire placement, because even this 10 of Pentacles looks like a fire card because it's red, right? So there is a lot of fire, there is a lot of success, there is a lot of creative pursuits or creative drive in this pile. And I'm also seeing the card of perspective. A calm and clear mind is free to see differently. I love this energy for you, pile number 2. I feel that in the present moment, you're about to take this decision that will transform your life. Like I said, in the present moment, you feel that nothing is happening. You feel quite stuck, but you are, and this is why you should watch also pile number 1, but you are about to see things from a different perspective. And by seeing things from a different perspective, you will liberate yourself. And this liberation will generate creative new ideas that will set you free and more independent. And then the universe will play his part by giving you new people, new opportunities, and it is really meant to be. It was in your fate. But it can all happen if you calm your mind and see things from a different perspective. You have to see who is also limiting you in this present time. But if you are already there, the next 6 months look like good luck, winning of money, success, renewed wisdom, alignment with the higher energy. It's here available for you, pile number 2. In fact, we do have the card of Samadhi. Samadhi is the falling, the unity with the divine, is the falling within consciousness, and it is about wisdom. It is about another spiritual awakening, the last spiritual awakening, the enlightenment. You have been enlightened by spirit about something, and I feel for those of you, pile number 2, who choose this pile, you need to recognize your psychic spiritual gifts within you. I need to do a pick a card about what is your spiritual gifts, because I've never done it, and people keep asking me and I keep forgetting about it because I'm always in like clouds of spirits. I will do it, I promise, pile number 2. But you have awakened some very powerful spiritual gifts that have to do with healing powers, gifts. And by this healing gifts, you're seeing things from a different perspective, and you're able to free yourself. But there is gratitude, there is wisdom, there is unity with the divine, there is good luck, there is abundance coming up within the next 6 months. And potentially for many of you, there is also new love. I have a sentence that I channeled here for you guys that I want to hear in the comment section down below. And it is, I celebrate the bliss. Thank you, universe. universe. I celebrate the bliss. Thank you, universe. I celebrate the bliss. And the sign that I've written down here is Sagittarius, Capricorn, and Aquarius. So this new person, if it is in matters of love, could be a Sag, a Capricorn, or an Aquarius, or you could be a Sag, Capricorn, or Aquarius. And if you are one of this sign, this message is for you. There might be even something happening astrologically with the sign of Aquarius, Capricorn, and Sagittarius that I'm not aware of, but it seems to me that whatever is happening in the universe, it's bringing you extreme good luck, abundance, possibilities, love, wisdom, and gratitude. And I feel it's about healing your past karma and aligning yourself to your North Node. I love it. The Ace of Swords. Yep. Moving away from what is limiting you and taking the sword of leadership in your hand so you can become the maker of your own destiny. Thank you, camera. I love it. New beginnings, new ideas, new creative drive. So what is going to happen exactly within the next 6 months? First month, awakening, samadhi, enlightenment, breakthrough. Second month, you chopping off things that don't serve you anymore. In the third month, you will start researching. You will start discovering new things, new healing modalities. You will upgrade what you're doing. Fourth month, it's going to be about meeting these new opportunities and this individual. Fifth month, abundance is starting to come through in the form of money. Sixth month, you are celebrating, and finally you're seeing things from a renewed perspective, and you're stealing your mind because you're understanding whatever I'm looking for, I am seeing. So every time I am looking for lack, because that's the only thing I'm focusing on, I am seeing lack. If I'm looking for God, I am only seeing God. And because you have realized this within yourself, I'm only looking for God. I'm only looking for the universe. What is God? What is source energy? Is abundance, is love, is joy, is infinite awareness. I'm only looking for infinite awareness. And if you're only looking into something infinite, you get something infinite. Everything becomes abundance. Everything becomes love. Everything becomes joy. And this is why you should write down in the comment section down below and claim this for yourself. I celebrate the bliss. Thank you, universe. Thank you, universe. I celebrate the bliss. I love this energy for you guys. Pile number 2. Let me know in the comment section down below. And I see you guys later in another of my videos. And follow me on Instagram as well to not lose anything. Okay, pile number 3. Welcome to your reading. You chose the green Adventurine. Let's find out together what will happen within the next 6 months. As you guys know, I start with the tarot and then I move my way up with the oracles. So the first tarot card is the 3 of Cups, Pisces, Cancer, or Scorpio, the Lord of Abundance. So even for you, this is very much like pile number 2. So we like that. We love that. There is a lot of water, I'm telling you right away, from the other cards as well. Ooh. Okay, we have the Devil, the Page of Swords, and the Moon. Don't worry, I'll show you in a second. Okay, so Devil card is about Capricorn. You could have a Capricornian placement. We have the Moon, Cancer, and the Page of Swords, like I was saying. And this is the Page of Swords, also pile number 2 had it. So this is a really coincidence. So, okay, here's the thing, pile number 3. There is abundance that it's coming up in the form of celebrations and good news. So you might want to check also my pick a card, what good news is coming your way immediately. Like by the time that you're watching, you're probably going to receive a message of some sort. Some good news is coming up, okay? Very nice. But with the Devil card and the Moon card and the Page of Swords, what I feel that you need to watch this pick a card for, it's for a warning. You really need to be careful because there are people that are observing you, and not everything that it's coming towards you, it's for you or it's for the best. So within the next 6 months, I feel that it's going to be something really good happening to you. Maybe there is more recognition, more visibility, more abundance, more celebration, whatever it's going to be, okay? But usually when these things happen, also not very nice people come in your way because they want to take advantage of your light, you know the story. With the moon card, the situation is not really as visible as with the sun card. You're still in the dark, you don't know. It could be also pile number 3 that you're entering a new environment. You're entering a new job, you're entering a new relationship, you're entering something new, okay? So even though everything seems amazing in the first months, you want to be careful. You want to invest your energy wisely. I've been talking about this on my Patreon, on my lives. Follow me on Instagram because I do lives all the time also over there at nea.visions. They are for free, of course. And I said, guys, girls, you need to really know what it is to have healthy boundaries. Healthy boundaries is not what people say. You put something over here and this is like my wall between me and you. This is not healthy boundaries. Who explains you healthy boundaries in this way? They don't understand what healthy boundaries are. Healthy boundaries, it's about saying yes to yourself and to your energy. It's not about putting a wall with anybody. It is about knowing your energy enough to know how much you're investing in situation and with people. If you are perceiving people with your intuition, follow that intuition and say, well, maybe I have to work with this individual, so I cannot really put a wall that it's unpractical. But what can I do? I can observe and I can invest 5% of my energy rather than 90. If it is a relationship that we are talking about and you have just met this wonderful new individual, you want to invest your energy first. As friends, you invest 5%, 10% of your energy, then you move upwards. I'm going to make a video about healthy boundaries, so at least it gets sticked in people's mind that healthy boundaries is not about putting a wall with anybody. So with that being said, there is abundance coming through, there is celebrations, there is party, there is movement, very nice, but you really want to be careful, okay? Now, also, what this combination of cards means is that in the next 6 months, you guys, pile number 3, are going to be very occupied with business and finances. So you want to save your money because the situation, you don't know whether or not this abundance that is coming through, it's going to last a very long time, or maybe you're going to earn a lot of money this month, but then in 6 months from now, the situation could change and you are required to, have some savings. That's what you want to do. You will receive abundance in this 6 months. Before even that, it will come immediately, but you need to tune in to your intuition, to the divine mother that is nurturing you, and you want to really be discerning about the way you're taking action, the way you're saving money, and the way also that you're handling your business. Follow integrity, follow dignity, follow your intuition, follow the light of the moon, that even though it's flabile, is still the light, is still not darkness. And if you will do that, there is a lot of great things happening within the next 6 months. So I really need to say this first. Then I'm also seeing slowing down and pacing yourself. Like I said, within the next 6 months, you guys are going to be extremely busy with business, extremely busy with career, even making money potentially. So you need to invest your energy wisely, pile number 3, because what is going to happen, let's say that you only attract wonderful people into your life, pile number 3, you might end up in a burnout with this devil card. You might end up in, because you're in a burnout, you're spending more money to pamper yourself or something like that, and therefore you don't have a lot of savings. So do you know how you pamper yourself and you don't get in a burnout? By practicing yoga, by practicing meditation, by practicing allowance and communion with spirit, which costs €0. You can just do it by yourself. And by doing that, guess what? You tap into your higher self, you tap into your intuition. And by doing that, you perfectly know where to go at all time. And you're safe and protected. We do also have another Capricornian card, the King of Pentacles. We do have the Queen of Swords and the Fool card, but I feel I want to only take the King of Pentacles because I know what I'm doing. Yeah, there is a lot that is coming through in matters of career. and you really need to pace yourself. You really need to take care of yourself within the next 6 months. There is a lot of money generated. There is a lot of interesting business transactions. If it is your career, it's going good. It will go slow, but it will go good. But you really need to be discerning, because with goodness especially of career, there is always the games of the devil involved. You don't want to be with lower vibrational people that don't hold their integrity in whatever field you are. You want to be with people that are crystal clear in the 6 months, okay? And you will be safe if you do that. Also, by following your intuition when you meet someone. You can feel their energy. Don't get mesmerized by words. Don't get mesmerized by looks. Look through all of that. Pierce through all of that, and you will be safe. Let's see some other cards, then I show you the other ones that I already pulled for you. Ooh, King of Cups. But if you will follow the light of the moon, but if you will follow the intuition, the flow of the universe, you will be in the right path. You will be safe, and there is so much abundance and gifts that wants to come within the next 6 months from the universe. You're waiting for them, and I'm telling you, for me, I even said it in my e-course, You Are the Oracle, where I teach you how to read the tarot. For me, the 6 of Pentacles, because I noticed this pattern through my clients, through myself, is not just a card that talks about reciprocity in relationship. It is a card that talks about the generosity of the universe. So it predicts in terms of future some gifts and blessings that it's gonna come to you, okay? Sure, it could also mean be careful about relationship, be careful about relationships that are reciprocate, be careful about not falling for unrequited love with the Devil card and the 6 of Pentacles. You want to invest your energy wisely. But I feel that you will. And because you will, there is a gift coming from the universe, okay? With the 6 of Pentacles. Let's see the other cards, shall we? Ooh, we do have the 3rd chakra, Archangel Chamuel. So the solar plexus chakra. And in order to build healthy boundaries and to make the responsible choices business-wise and career-wise within the next 6 months, your solar plexus chakra is going to be fundamental. Do you know why? Because the solar plexus chakras are not directly correlated to organs. They move like wheels, because chakras means wheels. That's why my husband called the 7-step vortex program that is about aligning and awakening the chakra. You find it down below. They call it the 7-step vortex, because they are wheels. They are not located necessarily to a specific area of the body. Who tells you the opposite doesn't know what they're talking about for the most part. But we can a tiny bit associate it with a part of the body. So if it has to be associated with a specific area, we will associate the solar plexus chakra to this higher part, stomach, intestine, and so on. And that part, it is considered the first brain that is in constant conversation with our brain. And in my psychic perspective, that part of the solar plexus chakra is your gut feeling. It's that intuition that tells you to run when you have to run. It's that intuition, that good fear. I don't know if you've seen a tiger and you're like, oh my God, or you're seeing a predator of some sort, even like a man or a woman that's kind of has a predator vibe, and you're like, I gotta run. So you really want to trust that intuition within this next 6 months. And if you will, this Devil card won't do anything to you, but there is this blessing coming up from Spirit. Now, seeing also other card, let's look at the Goddess first. We do have Aphrodite. I love it. So Venus blessing you with passion for you, pile number 3. There is Transcendence, Nai Loro Kitten, I don't know how to pronounce it, which is a mermaid. I love this. And we also have Atargatis, the card of balance, and there is another mermaid. So maybe you are connected to the ocean or to mermaid and the divine feminine at large. So within the next 6 months, what I am seeing is also the awakening of your divine feminine goddess energy. You will feel more beautiful. You will feel more passionate. I feel honestly that within the next 6 months, if you will discern who are the right people into your life through your solar plexus chakra, there is transcending all of this Devil card altogether, finding your balance, and through your balance, great business opportunity will pop through, okay? This is what I am feeling for you. And I also have another card of a girl with turquoise hair that she's very much looking like a mermaid. Distorted perception, number 7. Reality is rarely what we are raised to believe that it is. Reality is rarely what we are raised to believe that it is. So with the Devil card and the distorted perception, you really need to be careful within the next 6 months, because there is abundance that wants to enter, and you don't want to get a thief that gets you away from that abundance, so that steals your abundance. So you need to see reality from a more objective perspective and see that you are so much more than what you perceive yourself to be. Okay? And by affirming your passion, by affirming your energy and following your intuition and trusting your intuition, this good luck will stay and you will transcend this devil energy. You'll find your balance, you'll find your bliss. Queen of Swords wanted to come through again, and the Knight of Wands. You really want to cut off anyone that looks like is putting pressure on you or is pressurizing you to do something that you don't want to do. You want to cut those people out. Or you want to invest your energy wisely, okay? So cutting people out is not even about healthy boundaries, about telling them to go. Healthy boundaries is about, okay, I need to work with you, therefore I'm investing wisely my energy, I'm observing you, okay? But if you move away, oh, the Devil card again, look at that. 7 of Swords, Devil card. So you will be tested within this next 6 months with people. You will be tested by an individual that is acting like a thief, or that wants to take something away from you, wants to steal, wants to copy, wants to dim your light. I don't know how it will play out exactly, but you need to be careful. But if you will be careful and follow the High Priestess, you will go into a High Priestess mode. If we're talking about a loving relationship or dating, close your legs. I'm going to be very straightforward. 18 plus, don't give it to anybody, because this is not the right individual, and the universe is testing you in order to give you the right relationship for you. So be in that High Priestess mode. Only the people that follow up with my wisdom enters my garden, and you interpret that however you want, okay? And if you will do that also in business pursuit, 9 of Cups, Chariot card, Hermit card. You want to play this game alone. You want to play this game wisely. And if you play this game wisely with what you have learned already, you will be victorious. Pile number 3. Within the next 6 months, there is abundance, there is victory, there is money, there is a wish fulfillment. And if we are talking about matters of love, this wish fulfillment is coming in the form of actually the right person coming into your life. But if it only can come if you transcend this devil energy, you follow your gut feeling, and you tune in into what you perceive reality is, not what people want you to perceive as reality is. Because you might have some wolf dressed like a sheep entering your life and making you feel that you're wrong and that your intuition are all messed up. Be careful also of readers that you're listening to and how much they're projecting into their readings. So you want objective readers. Discern with your gut feelings, with your own psychic abilities, which we all possess, like I said on my webinar that you can find also in my Etsy shop down below. By doing this, by finding and reaching your balance, your passion will lead you towards the right path and will deliver a wish fulfillment, will deliver a blessings from the universe, will deliver victory. Now, I'm also seeing this Santosha card. So like I said, in matters of, business and career, within the next few months, 6 months, you guys are going to be extremely busy. You're going to have so much things to do, so you don't want to end up in a burnout. So take your time to meditate, take your time to find your balance. What you're doing makes you passionate, which is amazing, but you don't want to burn everything right now. You want to slow down and pace yourself. Enjoy what you have accomplished. When you will receive this abundance, the universe doesn't want you to throw it out of the window for someone that doesn't deserve it. Wants you to enjoy it and celebrate yourself with it. Now, let me see what is your message that I've channeled for you that you can claim also in the comment section. I am enjoying my present moment. I claim the bliss and the joy of my present moment. I am enjoying my present moment. And by focusing on your gut feelings and your intuition within the present moment, you can shift the perspective of your reality and you will understand who are the Seven of Swords devil energy. People, situation, environments, job offers, all of that. There is good stuff, but you need to learn discernment. And through that, you will be fine, okay? This is what I see for you, pile number 3. I hope this reading, didn't create confusion, but actually was straightforward and up for you guys. Private readings are listed down below. And thank you so much for your support. And I see you guys later in another of my videos. Okay, you guys, thank you so much for being here with me today. I'll see you later in another of my Pico cards. And remember to also try Keen with my promo code trykeen.com/Neya to have for only $1.99 your first 10 minutes conversation with one of their amazing psychics. And I see you guys later. And keep in mind, you're never wrong if you fall in love. Bye.